Alright, it appears to be looking like it's becoming daytime here. Let's wait for the cuckoo sounds. And you probably noticed in the upper right hand corner, we actually got a bug. You can get some bugs just from throwing one of the rocks over there by that tree. And you can scoop them up with the bottle. It's not too complicated. But we'll have that for later, because I do want to show something off that we're going to be doing with those bad boys in the future. Alright. What's going on, Mr. Guard? We're gonna be dipping. Catching you later, brother. Hopefully it doesn't become nighttime as soon as we walk out here, eh? Or at the very least make our way over to the next town. But yeah, I'm gonna try to make sure we're speeding things along here by doing these fast rolls. Can we get anything from this tree? I don't think we can, but let's find out. Yep, sure can. You can get a rupee. It's neato, I guess. Now let's go ahead and go to the next town here. Kakariko Village. Let's just say this is quite a nifty place. What do you have to say for yourself? Ding dong, ding dong. I'm a clock soldier of Kakariko. The current time is 8:55. Hello there, son. Zelda's attendant, the Great Impa, opened this village to the common people. We have only a small population now, but someday this place will be as lively as Hyrule Castletown. Oh yes, it will. Climb up the stairs at the north end of the village to find the trail that leads up to Death Mountain. But you need the king's permission to actually go up the mountain. Very well noted. As you see, we have these cuckoos here. This won't be the only cuckoo that that'll be found here. And let's just say there's a side quest dealing with these cuckoos, which is actually right over here. Well, let's just throw and talk to this lass. What should I do? My cuckoos have all flown away. You, little boy, please help me bring them back to this pen. So yes, as I said earlier, actually just very briefly earlier, there are cuckoos found or scattered about all through Kakariko Village. And your job is to essentially just go around and find them and bring them back to the pen. Of course, you'll get nicely rewarded for doing so, so you'll definitely want to do it. But what I'm doing here is I'm bringing this cuckoo up to this construction site. And you want to take it and fly over to this little opening here. As, check this out, another piece of heart can be obtained. And if you're playing along, that means you'll have an extension to your health just like that. Very nice. So one thing I do want to do is we're not really done with this cuckoo yet, because we're actually going to be using him to grab other cuckoos, or at the very least, get some in rather hard to reach places that Link wouldn't be able to normally get to. Let's go ahead and walk over here, and we'll fly right on over with this cuckoo. Throw you down, and we're going to be using you. Sorry, bud. It's just the way of things, you know? Normally, I wouldn't be this mean to cuckoos. I mean, let's be honest. If you attack cuckoos in the Zelda games, you will not be feeling too good about that. I'll just say that now. I'm not going to do it or show it off, but let's just say they will not be happy with you and will attack you with full-blown assault. To put it one way, I guess. But yeah, we got this building here. I'm not going to go into it. We will need to go into it for later purposes, but just note that, well, it's there, I guess. And, let's go ahead and climb up this ladder and just frickin' come here, you. You're going down. I believe that's the only cuckoo up here. I'm just gonna check just to be sure. And it appears so, so let's go ahead and jump right back on down. Alright. And we've got other cuckoos to be found, such as if you come up to this crate here and roll into it. Would you look at that? There was one hiding in one. Wonder who shoved them in there. I don't know if I'd say that's what a good Samaritan would do. Just having a chicken just locked in a crate. Probably wasn't able to breathe, the poor thing. Alright. And let's go ahead and try to round up these lads here. Come here, you. we do want us some cuckoos. Got a cuckoo over there that we threw down. Actually, 2 over here. So, we got a 2-in-1 situation. It's too bad you can't throw 2 on top of Link's head, but hey, it's just how it is, I guess. I forget how many there are specifically with regards to cuckoos that are roaming about. I think maybe like 7 or 8. So, needless to say, if you've already been finding a decent chunk of them, then I think you'll be doing alright, like I'm showing here. Mirror you. No. There we go. You're coming with us, sport. And I say after we're done with this little side quest, I think we'll talk with the villagers. See what they got to say about this village, or just things that are happening in Hyrule. You never know, it may allude to things that might happen later down the road. Maybe it's already happened now. Who knows? But let's see. We got one up here. Hey, you. You're coming with us, sport. Alright. Making our way downtown, walking fast, throwing a cuckoo. I think that's the last one. My cuckoos have run away. Oh, we're not done yet, then. I think there was one by... Did we grab the one by the entrance? Or was there one somewhere I didn't check? Is there one over here? Didn't look like it. Where could you be, little guy? Is there one? Oh, there was one up here. How in the world? Oh, you know what? We resetted the area. That would explain quite a bit. So yeah, this should be the last one, hopefully speaking. Maybe. We'll just have to see, I guess. Alright, throwing your ass in the pen. What do you got? Thank you for finding my cuckoos. I have allergies, so I get goosebumps when I touch them. So then why in the world do you have them as, like... You know what, never mind. For helping me, I will give this to you. It's fine glass, and should be useful. Please, take good care of it. And we've got our second empty bottle. So I say we're doing pretty damn good, all things considered. My question is can we get some more bugs in there? You're probably wondering why I'm obtaining bugs, what I'm doing right now. It is gonna be important very soon. I know I haven't really unveiled that reason yet, but rest assured we will see why in due time. Let's go ahead and talk to this lad here, so he is someone we can believe fast. I am the boss of the carpenters that Impa hired to improve this village and make it into a true city. But young men these days don't have any ambition. Do you know what I mean, kid? My workers are just running aimlessly around the village, and they're not making any progress at all. Even my own son doesn't have a job, and he just wanders around all day. They're all worthless, I tell you. Damn. Is that your son right there? I wonder if we can talk to him. Yeah, we can. All day long, we are working on many construction projects in the village. It's going to take a while before everything is done. Our boss works us very hard. Well, tell him to stop. Take a break every once in a while. Might not be good, you know. But let's see. I think we saw a lad up here. Yeah, we did. Have you seen Mr. Dompe, who lives in the graveyard up ahead? It's 8:55 right now, so he's probably asleep in his hut. Why don't you go out into the field and kill some time? Maybe I might. Maybe. We'll have to see. So as you notice, when we go to first person mode here, there's a man. Well, this isn't the greatest of views now, is it? There's a man on top of that roof there, and I want to get up to him. But there isn't really a way in which you can do so when it comes to having the means to do so quite yet. However, if we climb up to this tower here, and granted, what I'm doing here, you can do this if you want. The legitimate way we won't be able to do till much, much later. But I would like to show this off. If you go ahead and Z-target right at the edge here and do a side hop, you can actually land on the fence and get up here. Hey, good to see you again. I'll give this to you as a memento. Yeah, let's just say that you come back here at a very, very later point in time, and we did a little skip there, but hey. It's just how it be, I guess. Is there anything else we can do? Well, not off the top of my head. I think we've got just about everything we can. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and go into here real quick. We've got a question mark house. Nice. What do you say? Go around and around and around. What fun. I'm so happy. I'm a music man who loves to go around and around. Go round and around. Trying to come up with a musical theme inspired by this windmill going around and around and around. What if I whip out the ocarina? Okay, well, can't really do anything with him yet. Let's just say, well, we're probably going to be seeing him later down the road. But let's see here. Let's go ahead and take up the advice of, well, we're already going into the graveyard right now, but I would like to go into the graveyard of Kakariko Village. Got a kid wandering around there. Welcome to the graveyard. Now, you can pull these stones, the gravestones out. Yeah, I know, sounds great, doesn't it? Respect for the dead, I guess. But the thing is that in the daytime, you really can't, because that kid, well, let's just say he'll be a big meanie head and be like, well, I'll tell Dompe if you do that. So we're just not going to interact with these gravestones just yet. We will soon. So as you notice here, we've got this patch. If we go ahead and whip out our bugs and have them go right in. I'm going to quickly try to grab one of these. This is actually kind of a strategy that you can do. But you can essentially throw out some bugs and quickly grab them. Come on. Oh yeah, Skulltula, our golden one, will appear. And this is with every patch in the game, I should stress. So if you see a patch and you've got some bugs on standby, you'll definitely want to make sure that you drop them into those patches there, because golden Skulltulas lie beneath. I think what I want to do is heed one of the construction workers' advice and get it to be nighttime. That is something in which I would like to do. Actually, you know what? There is one building I do want to check out before we waltz right out into the field, and inevitably I'm going to have to cut because I'm, again, not going to sit there and have you guys wait around again. It's not really necessary. We have a guard up here, though. What do you have to say? This used to be the Great Impa's house, but she doesn't live here any longer. It is now open to all villagers. You are free to go on in. This village used to be a Sheikah village, but the Great Impa opened it to everyone. Well, good on Impa. Is there anyone here in which we can talk with? Oh, it's the cow from earlier. Oh, what do you have to say? Hey, kid, do you always enter other people's houses without permission? Didn't your parents teach you any manners? Oh well. Did you see a lady behind this house? She's going through hard times. Oh well. If that lady asks you about chickens, you should listen to her. Oh, don't worry, we already did. It's a nice cozy place, not gonna lie. But why would he be so upset about us walking in? The guard literally said we were free to enter. Did he not get the memo? I don't know. Alright, so I think we're gonna cut here. When we come back, we're gonna be waltzing into Kakariko Village at night. So I'll see you guys just in a moment. Alright, and welcome back. So, in Kakariko Village, the villagers do actually change out with regards to whom roams around during the day and the night. We got this lad here sitting by the tree. Let's go ahead and see what he has to say. Hello? Here we go. People are disgusting. My own father and mother are disgusting. You must be disgusting too. Quite the friendly chap, aren't you? Well, regardless, there's actually quite a few things we can collect, I should say, when roaming around Kakariko Village at night. And the first being is if we look up here with a slingshot, we've got a golden Skulltula token just chilling up here, so I say let's snipe him right in his face. Because that sounded pretty good to me. We'll climb on up and snag us another golden Skulltula token. Very nice. Well, so much for me not wanting to climb down. But if we come to the back side of this building, we've also got another golden Skulltula token. And there we go. Got some hearts, and that is another one acquired. How many do we have right now? 9? Okay.